Hey y'all, Brian Thacker, Natural Self Yoga. Here I am to talk a little bit to you about Hanumanasana, which is full splits. It's a great pose. It's one pose that a lot of people say they could do when they were younger, but they can't do now if they did gymnastics or cheerleading or something like that. It's a pose that while I've always been flexible, I was never able to do as a younger person, but I'm able to do it now after having done yoga a lot. I actually thought that guys couldn't do it. It's very important to understand that everybody's body is a little bit different and will respond to this pose differently. Some people come in with natural flexibility and ability to do this. Other people, it might not ever happen, or they will deepen into it to the point where they can get all the way down. But we're going to start with some props. Using blocks, it's going to help you to get deeper into this. So I've got a couple of different ways to do this. Starting off, take your time. It may take years to deepen into this full split, Hanumanasana, and you really can hurt yourself. So ideally, you stretched out a lot, you've stretched out the hamstrings, you've stretched out the quadriceps, you've stretched out your hip flexors, and then gradually deepen into this. The idea is you don't want to keep the muscles tight, you want to relax down into it. Now, you don't want to force anything ever. So if you try to force this, you may tear something back in the back there. It'll be excruciatingly painful and it may never actually heal. So ideally, what you will do is start off in a half of a full split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Press the heel down, pulling it back, the hands down and forward. Just feeling your nice stretch here. All right, so I've stretched out a little bit before this, so I don't have to worry about it. But what you have is you might have blocks here. Blocks will help you to bring most of the weight into your hands while you sink down and release tension in the hamstring, right? And then gradually, as the tension releases, I'm not forcing my way down, I'm holding myself up with the blocks. You may need to bring blocks on either side of you down, and then you've got this level here. All right, some people don't need blocks, but they use a block for their hands, but they use a block underneath their thigh. This is what I did, all right? The ability to bring a block underneath you and ground down into it will help you to relax the muscles. In other words, if the block is not there, you're still using your muscles to hold you up. But if you have a block, some sort of support underneath there, you can just relax the muscle, relax down into it. And you've got different levels. This is how I actually did it. You start with the high level, ground down into it. Maybe the next week, the next month, the next year, you go to the second level, ground down. And again, just do this every day. Maybe you'll eventually come down to the lowest level, and then eventually you won't need the block at all, and you'll come all the way down. Even if you get all the way down here, this is not the end of the pose. I'm still trying to square my hips forward, bringing the right hip back, the left hip forward, and then just releasing tension. The longer you stay in it, the better this will be. There's a story that goes, if you want to do this pose, what you do is you start with a stack of papers, bring the stack of papers underneath your leg. You do this every day, and every day you remove one sheet of paper. That's how long you should expect to take to get all the way down safely. So have fun. This is Hanumanasana, full splits. It's one of the fun poses to do in a yoga class. It's a pose that I can do now, but I'm still working on deepening it. And I never thought I could do it. I didn't think guys could do it. But with a yoga practice, it's amazing to find out what you can do, what your body can do over time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was effective. Get on your yoga mat. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you at a yoga mat somewhere near you. Namaste. Have a great day.